Yo, what's going on everyone? Miles Midoriya here with the review and recap of Danmachi Season 4, Episode 18. First up, we see a flashback. It picks up from last week. Ryu was talking to Elise about Kaguya's response about justice. Ryu said that even if she is right, she doesn't agree with having to lose people. It was funny how Elise grabbed her pinky like how Ryu grabbed Belle's. I guess that's where she got it from. Elise let her know that she is partial to Ryu's way of thinking, making sure everyone survives. What could be a happier ending than that? But she's not sure that's the right choice. Not everything will work out just because you're chasing after an ideal. Even she agrees with that. Elise told her that there probably is no right answer. What really matters is how much effort you put into achieving your dreams, and after you ultimately come short of your ideals, what you've managed to leave behind. That was a good talk. In a way, you can't save everyone. You can do the best you can, but you don't know how stuff will go. I think I said this before, but that's probably what happened with Ryu and her familia. The scene goes to Belle's friends, and we see the Zenos still fighting the monsters, and Wine actually popped up. She was talking to Haruhime, and it was nice seeing all of them again. Tsubaki's group showed up and they were confused just like the few others that were there as to why the monsters fighting each other. Tsubaki saw wealth in a sword that he made and it seemed like she was somewhat impressed with what he made. Then we see Marie calling for Rito. She told him that Belle's in trouble. He went down to an even lower floor. He was surprised. Then he asked Marie she actually saw Belle. She said yeah. He let out a loud yell and they all responded and took off. It was funny. Anya said, "What's their problem? There's still monsters left to beat." I was like, they got business to handle. They gotta go help Belle. Lily had asked Let, what did Rito say? He told her that Belle and the elf adventurer were attacked by a monster, then taken down below. Also, an even bigger monster went chasing after them. She asked what floor are they on. He didn't know, but they got an idea that they could have went as far as the deep floors. Rito did have a message for Lily that they all can join them if they want. They'll carve a path for them. That's when Lily went over to Anya asking about their levels, and Anya was asking why was it important, and Lily wasn't trying to hear it, so Anya did end up telling her their levels. Lily tells everyone they're reforming their party with everyone that's there, then head for the safety point below, then they'll set out to rescue Belle from there. Daphne spoke out and said they don't even have any proof that he was dragged anywhere or if he's alive. Lily told her no objections will be heard, period. She is not playing around. Daphne told her plan won't work. Lily told her that the odds of success don't matter. They have to go. It seems like everyone is going, but you know Boris had an objection, but Aisha made him go anyway. The scene goes to Belle fighting some monsters, and Ryu's noticing he's improving. He was going off. The advice that Ryu gave him in the last episode, he's using it. Also adding in the advice Ice gave him as well. Then some more monsters show up. Ryu told Belle that she'll fight them. She fought most of them, mentioning that she was using one of Kaguya's moves and how she would laugh if she saw her now, but she'll do whatever it takes to buy more time. She did a good job. All of a sudden these monsters called barbarians popped up. Them things looked like they was no joke. They managed to push Ryu back and she dropped her sword, but Belle came through defeating some of the monsters and Ryu ended up defeating the last one that was trying to attack Belle. They take a quick break and Belle brings up Juggernaut. That's what it was called. Ryu mentions that she didn't even learn that until everything was over because a mysterious figure spoke to her. Belle guessed that it was Fails, which it was from what we seen in the flashback. In the flashback, Fails told Ryu not to tell anyone about the Juggernaut. Follow those terms and they'll leave her alone. Belle did ask her to tell him about what happened with her and the Juggernaut. It looked like she was about to say something, but they had company. We see the Juggernaut quickly in another scene. It looks to be eating some of the monsters, most likely to regenerate. Back to Belle and Ryu, some monsters show up and they surround them. Then there's about two other monster types that pop up. One of them, I think she called it Peluda. It has poison needles, which it did shoot out. Ryu managed to drop a blaze rock that defeated most of them. I say most of them because one of them was left and shot a needle at Belle. Ryu ended up defeating it and Belle just looked like he was in so much pain. He pulled the needle out and ended up using a knife that Wealth made to get the poison out. When Ryu saw that, she was surprised and asked him, is that what she thinks it is? He said it's a unicorn horn. She said that item is the most effective in counteracting poison. She couldn't believe someone made a weapon from it. Belle was thinking Wealth's knife helped him out. That man Wealth going in making the weapons. Can't wait to see what else he does in the future. While Belle was resting, Ryu was looking over the map and she said the only option is the one path that the adventure is partially mapped out. The problem is they don't know what made them turn back. Was it because of the Peluda's poison? But they would have been fighting against a clock in that case. She finds it hard that they backtrack. She would have pressed forward, which means maybe there was something ahead that gave them no choice but to give up. Belle woke up and asked Ryu what was the next move. She told him that they'll follow the route written on the map. They started walking and Ryu's thinking the terrain. She recognizes it. They get to a certain point and she tells Belle she's figured out exactly where they are. If they climb the stairs, get past the area ahead, then they'll find the normal route, which means they're close to getting out. But we all know it won't be that easy. Once they climb up, they see the Coliseum and that's where the episode ends. Overall, that was a good episode. Everyone is grouped up and the Zenos are on their way to help Belle and Ryu. When it comes to the Coliseum, I remember seeing something about the light novel for this part. I think we're getting closer to the end, probably another episode or two, but can't wait to see what happens in next week's episode. Comment below what did you think about this episode and what was your favorite part from it. Here's some more content to check out. Thank you all for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one.